How goes my shredheads? Today it's time for Q&A number 21, and today we got some great questions, and let's get on with it. Let's look at these questions right here. The first one is by Damaged Jackal, and they say, and this is on the Seymour Duncan blackout video, and he asks if anyone is debating these, do it. I had never heard of them. During lockdown, I went into a pawn shop near me, and someone had on an Ibanez with these installed in them. I talked the clerk down to $125 for the RG321MH with these pickups installed, and got home, plopped a new battery in them, and was effing stunned. They sound just incredible. Before these, I was an EMG guy, 100%. These things changed my mind. They are awesome pickups, and they are a nice breath of fresh air when it comes to just active pickups. They have a bigger, fatter sound to it. I like the EMGs slightly more because they don't clip, and they're shaped the same as regular pickup. So when it comes to putting them into a pickguard and things, it's a lot easier than the blackouts. I don't know if the blackouts, the new ones, have changed a bit, but since I bought them, I had those two issues. But they're really good for what they are, and they are really, if you're an exclusive metal guy, you'll like them because they pretty much only play metal. Because I know on the bridge pickup, the one I had, it clipped all the time, and even on the clean channel, I was getting grit, and so they're great pickups, but they do one thing extremely well. Probably the ones you have don't clip. I think they've actually phased that one out that I had, and if they were like the neck pickup I had that didn't clip, I could definitely see those being even better, like just rocking out. They may have changed the shape, I'm not too sure. I'd like to try them out again, honestly. But I'm glad you found an awesome guitar with these awesome pickups in it. And thank you so much for the comment here. Okay, this is by Portuguese Beer on the MG15 amp. He says, sounds good. What's that big Marshall behind you? As a home small practice amp, I'm divided between the MG15 GR, the reverb, and the Line 6 Spider V20. I bought and received the Spider, but it only played for some minutes because I made a firmware update and it died. I'm returning the Spider, and I don't know if I give a second chance on the Spider or if I go to the Marshall. Cheers from Portugal. Cheers back, more or less. I think it's really up to you. I've never had a amp die because of firmware update, but I've never really did a firmware update on amps, so that's strange to me. But I've always used analog amps, and the modelers I have used have been either on my PC here, or I've just used them through things like the Korg Pandora or the Digitech RP, those things like that. I think people talk crap about the Spider all the time, but I think it sounds really good for just jamming and practicing. And I think they're both really good amps. It depends on what you want. If you want like that modeler sound where it's I don't know, I think modelers at a low volume are a really good sound. But if you also want if you want the analog sound, you can go with that too. I think they both sound amazing, and they both work really well. I think, yeah, for louder volumes, I would say go with the analog, but for just practicing, I like the modelers themselves too. And they come with crazy amounts of effects, and yeah, you can go all out with it. So it's really up to you if you even want to give Line 6 a try again, but I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Worst case scenario, you buy the Marshall and then buy an external modeler like the Pandora have. And then you never have to firmware update it. Okay, the Klon, this is on the Klon video. And he says, hey, hi, can this pedal work as a dirty boost? Thanks. It does. I use it a lot as a boost itself, and I use it exclusively almost just to get more volume through the guitar into the amp. And it has a lot more juice than you'd think it would. It's more juice than an overdrive pedal, and it doesn't clip too. So you get more of the amp when you use the Klon in front of it. And a lot of people don't use it for hard rock and metal. It's more of a classic rock blues type of pedal, but I really like it. I like the sound of it. I like the look of it. And it just gives you more of your amp, which is what I like about it. I kind of prefer it over the Tube Screamer nowadays. And I actually am thinking about doing a video where, just to make people mad, I was thinking about using it exclusively to make it into a distortion pedal for like hard rock and metal, and then boosting that with a Tube Screamer. So I might do that later, we'll see. But I really like the Klon. It's a great pedal, and yeah, you can definitely boost it, get a dirty boost out of this baby, but it sounds amazing. Okay, this is from Rick Sanchezito. Okay, that was a strange. I'm having a hard time with these words. And the caffeine high that I had is worn off, so now it's a lot calmer, smoother. And so let's get on with the question. Okay, this is on the Blackout video as well. I've learned that you can roll your volumes back and get some great crunch rock tones. Roll the volume back up and you're back to modern metal. Very versatile pickups that are underrated in my opinion. Yeah, I do agree. I don't need, like, that was a huge complaint when I was looking at active pickups. People are like, oh, you can't roll it down and get these classic rock sounds, these country. That's fine with me. Like, I'm not really a country guy. I'm not a classic blues player. I'm not a classic rock guy. I do like to roll it down, and when you roll it down like to half volume, you're going to get that low gain grit that you would want out of blues and hard rock. But it's not. I don't need the intricacies. All I need is high gain, low gain for that kind of stuff, and clean. Pretty much for hard rock and metal. Like, there's no point. And the EMGs do all this extremely well. They are slightly more compressed than your passive pickups, but I think the trade-off is perfect for them, and they work extremely well. They're just as hot as a passive pickup that's hot, but without the noise, which is what I really like about it. And if I want to turn it down to half and get that crunchy blues double stop type of sound that I like out of it, I get that beautiful articulate soft sound, that Jeff Beck type of, Jeff Beck enough sound to get out of the guitar if I wanted to, and if I want to go clean, I can. Neck pickup all the way, clean. I love it, love it. Love that full sound. My alarm is going off for some reason. Okay, next question. Okay, I think that was all 4 of them. See here, sounds great. Yes, yes, yes. That was all 4 questions for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't been here for a while. And leave a comment, question down below. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know down below what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.